Yo, what is up, YouTube? Yes, again with wYeousch, the hardcore gamer. And sorry if my voice sounds a lot different. It's because I just woke up. But I got a couple things to talk about. So first off, happy late 4th of July, guys. I was pretty crazy. For 4th of July, we went to see fireworks at this little festival thing, and we waited like an hour. We went like an hour or two early to get food and ride some rides and stuff. And after all that, everyone was waiting for the fireworks, and everyone was just went to the designated area, and we were there, and like 2 fireworks went off, and then when the third one went off, it blew up on the ground. And when the firework blew up on the ground, everybody started to freak out a little bit, and then you seen the fire truck go in, so you knew it was serious. And it just got cut off from there, and the smoke was coming up. Everybody ran to see what happened. There was a fence, cutting off where the people lighting the fireworks were off. So people ran up to the fence, and everybody was just looking. And it didn't look like it was too bad. There was no fire or anything. It looked like there was fire because there was fog, and then there was like lights going off of it that were red. And it looked like it was fire basically, but it wasn't. So everyone thought everybody was fine. And the cops and the firemen just were talking about and deciding if they wanted to keep letting the fireworks off or not, and they actually shut them off. So everyone was there for like an hour or two, and to see the fireworks, and you only really seen 2. And but the one guy, actually, I guess what happened was my mom talked to a policeman afterwards, and he said what happened is that a kid was lighting off the firework and it didn't go off. Well, you're supposed to wait a second to see, and I guess the kid waited for a couple seconds, and he thought it was a dead firework. So he walked up to it, and when he walked up to it, it went off, and his face was right in it, and I guess it just destroyed the kid's face and shoulder, because those fireworks go up so high in the air, and I guess it just tore up the kid's shoulder and the face and burned him really bad. So hopefully he has a good recovery. Other than that, this gameplay right here, this is a Xbox gameplay, and this is my first Xbox MOAB. And what makes this Xbox MOAB really cool to me personally is that this was with the owner of the wYeousch network. And you remember like thinking, how you playing with the wYeousch owner? Well, he actually, I follow him on Twitter, and he did an open lobby, and he tweeted out saying to send him a message saying invite, and I played with him that night. And that's pretty cool. I wish I got to talk to him, but I didn't, because I don't have a mic yet for my Xbox. Now I have PX21s, and if you know what those are, they can be used on the Xbox and the PS3, but I don't have the little piece that plugs into the Xbox remote, so I still couldn't talk. I could just listen, and that was pretty cool to get my first Xbox MOAB. And I kind of want to talk about that, the Xbox compared to the PS3. Now everyone always tells me that is an Xbox player that the players on there are just way better. Now in game battles, I do believe that. I think the best competitive players are definitely on Xbox. But pub wise, I think it's about the same. I can't say how many kids I ran into with FMG9 Akimbos and striker shotguns, and it's basically a lot of bull crap on both systems, and I almost guarantee it'd be the same on the PC. And then you're going to run into a lot of crap players on both, but then you run into a lot of good players on both. Well, I won't say a lot of good players. You always get those kids that are really standout players. But this game, the kids were decent, I guess. Nothing too great. I think I had like 8 deaths. I skipped to my MOAB streak because this was a really long gameplay. Just like to cut to the good stuff. But this, I actually didn't get a call on my MOAB until it was at 198 points, I believe, because of the fact that they called in an EMP, and I got my MOAB, and the EMP was up, and it was really bad. Now you can't see the EMP on my screen when it gets called in. I'm not sure if it got called in yet, but that's because I have Assassin on, and it cuts off the EMPs from my screen, but it still doesn't let you call in stuff. And I didn't know that an EMP could black off a MOAB, and that really sucked. I didn't get any of the kills from it exploding. It just shows it exploding as the score goes on the board, which really sucked, but it is what it is. But back to the Xbox versus PS3. Now you might notice my aim is off on some of the kills, because that's the biggest and hardest obstacle I guess for me on the Xbox right now, is the aiming system. Now, because the analog sticks are a lot different from the PS3, so it's pretty hard for me to aim, especially long distance wise. and pull off a kill. There was this one game, actually, another one with Big Snacks, the owner of wYeousch, where I was 2 off the MOAB. I was actually on a 22-0 streak on bootleg and kill confirmed. And I went into a long-range gunfight with the MP7, and I lost it. And, you know, I was like, dang, if I was on PS3, I would have for sure got that. But I just don't think, now, system-wise, like, if I had to pick which one I thought was honestly better, I'd probably say Xbox, though, even though I've been a PS3 player for so long, just because of the fact that it's more friendly, user-friendly, I guess, like party chat and all that. And you see there, I pick up the MOAB, and it's saying 19 seconds. And basically the rest of the time is me sitting in a corner just trying to press that stupid button to get the thing to go off. But at least I got to call it in. You know, one of the kids in this game was actually a wYeousch director playing with Big Snacks, and he had like 2K subs, and when I called him the MOAB, he was like, oh my god, who called him the MOAB? But at least I got to call it in time and pick that up. But this is the end of the gameplay. Yeah, that's it. Had a pretty nice score, had a pretty nice game, and you know, I was actually surprised. Big Snacks is actually a really good COD player for being the owner of a network. But that's it, guys. I hope everyone had a happy 4th of July. You know, like I said, mine wasn't the best. Hopefully the guy just has a good recovery. That's all that really matters. I'm wYeousch, the hardcore gamer, and hope you guys have a great day. I'm out. Peace.